It's not easy becoming the boss. Any high-level crook with a chip on his shoulder will tell you that. Unless you're born into this biz, you don't start at the top. Schmoes like us gotta work hard to get there. Takes a certain amount of sweat and blood to get here. And as I've found, a sense of humor never hurt neither. They say laughter cures the soul. It's therapeutic. Well, I used to know a guy, and it was laughter that did him in. But what was his name? Oh, how the memory fades. His name? Cyrus.
Should be a simple smash and grab. In and out. These junkies are usually so doped up, they never know what hit them. In case shit does go spook on us, I need you boys on your A game. Spider, I don't need to tell you. But Cyrus, you best be on your P's and Q's and watch my back in there. I never took no first timer for a knock before. This is your one shot to impress Oswald. So don't fuck it up. Do we have an understanding? Cyrus. Yo! Do we have an understanding?
Yeah. Don't fuck it up.
Good. Now suit up.
Big old Croc. He's an easy guy to follow. Wasn't much for brains, but when you wound up in a street fight, there was no one better to have by your side. At least, till you got the hang of it yourself.
That's not how it goes. It only works on TV.
Like I said, not much for brains.
Where's AJ? With me, you only get 2 chances. Where's AJ?
Rest in peace to my motherfucking Biggie Smalls. That's right.
Even junkies have lucky days.
Right here. Red light. God bless the dead. God bless the dead and buried, nigga. Don't worry if you see God first. Tell him shit got worse. I ain't mad. I know you representing the crew, and I can picture you in heaven with a blunt and a brew. Fuck the world. Pain was a part of the game. If you a baller, money win as quick as a game. My role models gone or they locked in the pen. Straight hustlers caught up in the whirlwind. The other day, I thought I seen my homeboy Biggie saying shit don't stop, nigga. No pity. We all hoods, and all we ever had was dreams. Money making motherfuckers pot scanning schemes. In the gutter, you learn to have a criminal mind. I was addicted to crime, never meant to do time. My epitaph, Marine was the last of G's. Kick the shit to make the right man pee. God bless the dead. That's right. God bless the dead. God bless the dead.
Alright, Tennessee. Tell us while I give him the money.
Yeah, well, where is it, AJ?
Where's the fucking money? I don't know. Give me the fucking money. You don't have the fucking money. Give me the fucking product. You know shit don't roll like that, motherfucker. Come on, I'll give it back to you. Come on.
Come on, AJ. You know shit don't roll like that. You don't have the money, then you must have a product. Now where is it? Time's ticking, bitch.
Come on. You know that's my medicine. You know that.
Where is it?
What do you think? I used it.
Come on, AJ. You know, if you steal from Oswald, I gotta cut you up.
Please, man. We used to be boys. Why are you doing me like this?
Yeah, we used to. Bad for a first timer. I think you got something special, kid. You alright? Cyrus! You good? Alright, let's get the fuck up out of here.
That's all right.
What? Two dead junkies? As far as I'm concerned, we did the world a favor. It was gonna slice his neck anyways. This just sends a better message.
What's that?
Don't steal from Oswald.
Fuck that man!
Get in the fucking car, Cyrus.
How'd the kid do?
Good. But the junkies got the drop on us. Kid was quick. I ain't never seen gunplay like that before.
No kidding.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not proud of it, but if it wasn't for Cyrus, you'd be looking for one dead croc right now.
Waiting outside?
He's waiting.
Well, maybe it's time we have a little face-to-face with the kid.
Well, let me get him in here.
Cyrus never knew where things would lead him. All he knew was that it would be to somewhere, whether it be to a career or to the barrel of a gun. Wherever it was, he wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. A life on the streets without a father had taught him that. See, Gotham is a dog-eat-dog city. You don't bite back, you're bound to get smoked.
Come on, he wants to chat, kid. Close the door behind you. Let me see that. Be yourself, kid. I buttered him up for you. Oh, and he likes to tell jokes, so don't forget to laugh.
Jokes?
Yeah. Breaks the ice or something.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years, Cyrus?
See myself.
Yeah. Job-wise.
What is this? An interview for a fast food joint? What, you want to know my goals? You want me to give you 3 words that best describe me? No. I'm here for the same reason you are.
Yeah.
Cash. In this town, if you ain't got none, then you're dead in the water. All you need to know is that I'll do anything to get it. Whatever you need of me, that's what I'll do.
You got some balls, don't you? Well, in this business, there's a lot of loose cannons and tough talkers. Not mine. The only thing you got to remember, and that's all I ask. Now, you remember who's in charge at the end of the day. You do that? Good. So Croc here tells me you did real well today. Been a long time since we had a good gun hand here. Croc here can't be beat in a brawl. But give him a gun, shit. He couldn't hit the side of a barn. But you got a gift. And I can respect that. Now, it's time for me to tell a joke. Croc, you can cover your ears. So there's this duck. Walks into the bar. Says, give me 2 drinks. The bartender says, how are you going to pay for it? Duck says, put it on my bill. Come on, kid. Duck's bill, you know, that orange thing? Duck nose? Never mind. Forget it. I get it. I do. This city can suck the life right out of you. But you gotta have a sense of humor. In a business as tough as ours, you gotta have a sense of humor. Hell, can't be serious all the time. Boys, we're gonna make a lot of money.
And so they were off to the races. For months things were going to plan. Arrangements were made, arrangements were had. May I take your order?
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees.
Woo! What's pure, potent, and worth every penny? This product. It is no fair, man. Play the man.
Your love give me such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bills.
What I tell you, kid? Earn the money.
That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Keep it coming, boys.
It wasn't a particularly hard job. All you had to do was pick up and drop off. Keeping the higher-ups happy was pretty easy, for the most part.
Money don't get everything is true, but what it don't get I can't use.
Usually the guys on top are the ones who reap the rewards and keep their hands clean.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Money.
Yes, motherfucker.
Yes, people died and were buried. But hey, if it kept the money coming in and Mr. Oswald happy, then it had to be done. Sure, sometimes you had to knock in a few doors and crack a few skulls, but that was part of the appeal. One of the perks, if you will. And let me tell you, there isn't any better rush than that.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Come on, kid. Live a little. Not bad, kid.
Not bad at all. Yes, things were going quite well for young Cyrus. He was in his element, you might say. But a high only lasts for a little while.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Likewise.
Your scar. It fascinates me. Maybe one day you can tell me how you got it.
Maybe one day, over dinner and a glass of wine.
That's how I like my men. Vicious, but with class. Now let's get down to business. Did you bring me what I asked for? Te dije que no te me cruzaras, cabrón. Ahora vas y chingas a tu madre. You'll make a great stew. Now where's my money?
Está todo, Martina.
Best product from the fields of Michoacan. Most of it is for your boss. And the 3 top blocks, they're my gift to you.
It's always a pleasure.
Take care of yourself, Croc. And get this one to smile a little bit.
We're working on it. You think she really digs me? What, do I have something in my fucking face?
So how did you get those scars?
What does it fucking matter?
Just asking.
Don't ask, okay? You're up, kid.
What?
It's your turn to collect. Gotta pay your dues. Put in work. Come on, put a smile on.
I got you something.
You all right, kid?
You know what my father said right before he left us? He said, "Don't worry, kid. Just put a smile on."
Who's that?
Nobody. Now wait a minute. You have no business entering my home.
Oh no? Well, somebody else told me otherwise. You his wife?
Don't talk to her, you talk to me.
I guess so. You can tell by looking at her she has no clue why we're here. It's you. You're not panicking. You're not crying. You know exactly why we're here, don't you?
Answer the fucking question.
You see this house? The necklace around my wife's neck? There was a time when I could provide it on my own. When that economy took the nosedive, put guys like me at a different level.
Our level.
That's the only way that I could provide it.
That's it? Is that it?
Okay, I took it, all right? I admit it. You know, I took it from one of your low-end dealers. You guys can have it back. I haven't sold it yet.
No. Where is it?
It's here.
Where?
It's in my safe. You can have it. You guys can walk out of here like nothing happened. It's with smiles on your faces.
Well, that's a fucking first.
Well, we're just supposed to walk out of here like you ain't seen our faces.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can dig that. No punches thrown, no triggers pulled. No harm, no foul.
All right. But first, I have a little test for your honesty. Now, I'm not a very good judge of character, see? But no lies come out of the barrel of a gun. So we'll let it decide.
Hey, you fucking losing it today, kid?
It's my turn to collect. That's what I'm doing.
We could walk out of here right now with drugs.
I'm not so sure we can. Sir, would you kindly pick up that pistol and place it next to your head?
I won't.
With that one, at least you'll have a chance. With this one, you won't. Good. Now answer this question for me. Are the drugs really in the safe?
Yes.
Are the drugs really in the safe? Are the drugs really in the safe?
No.
Is there a pistol in that safe?
Yes.
Were you gonna use that pistol to try to get out of this?
Yeah.
Let's see if you're telling the truth now.
Don't.
A trigger will be pulled regardless. Whether it's yours or mine is for you to decide. Ah! See? The gun doesn't lie.
So where's the fucking money?
Let me just get my checkbook. It's in the study.
Oh, we're not done yet.
What the fuck
Now-
you doing, kid?
It's your turn to ask me something.
Why?
Ask me something.
I got nothing to ask you.
Kid, you're losing it.
Ask me something! Okay. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Answer the question!
Get the fuck out, Cyrus.
Fuck are you doing in there? Get in the fucking car.
How did you know there was no drugs in that safe? How did you know he had a gun?
I didn't.
Fucking this guy up, right? He's fucking pleading with me. Mr. Croc, please don't hurt me. You know, he keeps pleading. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Look at him and I say, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want you to shut the fuck up.
That's how mom you are.
Alright, man. See you later.
Hey, Croc, do you know?
Yeah, fill her up. I remember one time in Iraq, I had been up 48 hours straight pulling guard in a checkpoint right outside of Basra. There was this white 1989 Volvo station wagon heading right towards us. Must have been doing 75, 80. Most of the shit that happened out there is a fucking blur. Except for those two kids in the back seat. We yelled out to the driver to stop, but he just kept coming. We yelled out again, yet he didn't stop. I hesitated for a second. All I could see is this little boy and his little sister jumping around in the back seat. I didn't want to do it. God knows I didn't want to do it. But I was told I was there to do a job. So I opened fire. And I didn't stop until the car went up in flames. Not a day goes by that I don't ask myself, if I had a chance to do it again, would I open fire? Yes. Because I was there to do a job.
I'm calling it a night.
thing about routine in the underworld is that there's always something that gets thrown into the mix and changes things up.
Thanks. What, you just gonna be a gentleman and walk?
That's what we're supposed to do.
Not these days, honey. No one treats a lady with respect unless they expect something. Especially a lady like me.
Well, that's because they aren't gentlemen.
You don't smile much, do you? Doc says it could add years to your life.
I guess I get to die young.
Well, at least you'll go good looking. It's a joke, silly.
Oh.
Yo, if you ain't buying, you need to scram.
We're just talking.
Well, talk ain't cheap in this case. You're blocking my merchandise. Glad you understand. Business, you know.
Dollface. I like you. But you don't want to run around with a guy like me.
Why not?
I'm trouble.
And I'm not? Call me or don't call me. Choice is yours. But you look like you could use a friend. I know I could.
Swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car, whistling my name. Open up a beer and you say get over here and play a video game. I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take that body downtown. I say you the bestest, leaning for a big kiss, put his favorite perfume on, go play a video game. It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you
What's up with this guy you got on the street?
I heard that you like the
He's a henchman, that's all.
I don't like the way he looks at my girls.
better than I ever even knew. They say that the world
Quite a concern. I don't think I like him.
But you're liable.
only worth living if some
I don't want to hear that word at your love. You shouldn't be addressing that to someone else other than me.
Riddles, haven't I done you right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be making my money. And I expect you to keep your guys in line.
Don't worry, bud. I got it.
singing
Yeah.
in the old bar, swinging with the
Who's got
old
things under
stars,
control?
living for the
I guess you do.
Sometimes we notice the sun shining. Sometimes the music sounds so sweet. But all good things must come to an end. A rule our brutal race has gone by for ages. And they say we're the most intelligent.
All right. I want you to know there's nothing between you and me. But being this is a business I gotta run, I gotta take into account people's preferences. And some people are real protective about their operation. They want us to make the exchange and get out. I'm sure you can understand. Bottom line, no more girls. All right? I don't mean all girls. I mean the Riddles girls. As much as I don't really care, but... that's the final. Understand? Why are you so serious, kid? You know you're so serious all the time, I don't know when you really are. A kid like you's got everything ahead of him. You should be having a ball. I guess you are what you are, huh? Well, back to work.
There he went, back to the grind, pick up and drop off. Crack some hits here, play the game there, same routine as before. The only difference now is that he had a secret. You guessed it, the girl. But hey, as long as no one found out, what was the harm? The boss was happy, wasn't he? Happy boss, happy life. Cyrus even started dressing a little better. With some help, of course.
That's what you get for making me run, motherfucker.
Things were going good again. But remember what I said about routine. Something always changes things. And when he started coming around, everything really did start to change. Some would say for the better. Others disagree.
It's the product? Check it out. See what all the hype's about.
It's pura.
It look like the hype's the hype. You know, when I snap my fingers, men stronger than me do my dirty work. You know? That's power you can't pay for. That's power that's earned. But when I look at you, and you, and you, I look at the low end of the totem pole. When your boss snaps his finger, what? Where is he? I stand here with my men. When are you gonna wise up and take charge? You're like a napkin to him. Useful for the moment, then quickly thrown into the dumpster, like everything else. You gotta take charge and make a name for yourselves, or you're just gonna be a napkin in the dumpster.
Gotta start somewhere. You weren't always the boss.
Yeah, but I did what I could to get here. Let me give you a little advice that I don't charge for. It looks like you guys are in charge, but for some reason, some little reason, you still answer to Oswald. Why? He does not respect you. I do not respect you if you let me walk all over you like he does.
What's your fucking point, Slick?
Here's my fucking point, Slick. Men who come into this town, who wear different masks for a while, they do something of importance. Importance, not the fucking henchman.
Let's just make the fucking transfer.
What's your hurry? You anxious?
What? Fuck, Sionis, you pulling something funny?
I'm not pulling anything funny, not me. Him.
Who?
What you talking about, Sionis?
Light it up!
Who the fuck are you talking about, Sionis?
I'm talking about your worst fucking nightmare. The bat! Come on! Come on! Come on, bat!
You know what, shit ain't that fucking serious. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Light him up! Come on! Face me like a man, mask to mask! In this town, you gotta have a little fun! Come on! Where are you? Come on, mask to mask!
No! Are you fucking crazy? No! Nobody! Let's go! Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy?
crooks like them, surviving an encounter with the bat without winding up in a coma was like winning the lottery or outrunning the pigs during a freeway chase. Only this was better. You had to tell everyone that you knew. There was no better rush, and Cyrus rode that high for as long as he could.
Something special if you let you go, you know?
But, being the thinking man he was, Cyrus couldn't help but wonder what that night had revealed.
So I knew I picked the right man, huh?
I think he had a point.
Who?
Sionis.
You kidding me? That guy's got so many screws loose, he doesn't know his wallet from his watch.
He wasn't wrong. You ever take a look around at Oswald's operation and think about how sloppy it is? Port covers for drug plants, meetings right out in the open. I even saw Oswald leave his pistol on his desk to go to the can. Now with this Bat character running around doing dirty work for the pigs, he ain't gonna have the infrastructure to survive.
Doing just fine, kid.
Yeah, for now. Look, you look at guys like Oswald and then you look at guys like Dent. No one ever sees him. He's like a ghost. That guy's made it. He brings in $500 million every year, and he doesn't have to go sending guys around to settle scores. His name alone puts fear into the streets.
No, it's his face that does that.
Still. You know, guys like that ain't gonna let Oswald get any higher than right where he's at. Only he thinks he's king. Ha! Guy's like a penguin with his children at the top of an iceberg. He goes down to get him some food, only when he tries to come back up, it's too slick. He just keeps slipping and slipping until one day, it's too late. His children starve to death. You know, if we don't change things soon, we're gonna end up just like them. Dead on ice.
All right, kid. I get it. But you can't run around upsetting the order of things. The guy's been good to us. Our time will come, but we gotta start off at the bottom in order to move to the top.
Sometimes you gotta upset things.
Why do you put so much of that stuff on?
Hides my scars.
Dollface. You ain't got any scars.
You silly. Here.
What's this?
Trust me, honey, you're gonna need it.
It's purple.
You need some color in your life.
Thanks.
Got something on your mind, troublemaker?
Can I ask you something? You gotta be completely honest with me. Is this where you want to be, Harley? I mean, you lived your whole life to get here. To this moment. Is this who you want to be?
This isn't who I am or who I'm gonna be, babe, but sometimes to get where you wanna go, you gotta be somebody else for a while. You just can't forget who you really are.
What if I do forget?
Then you'd be crazy. But that's not gonna be us, babe. You and me, we're just passing through this town. We'll be out of here soon enough. Now come on, let's play a game. Get that head out of the clouds, huh? In this game, the king is the high cup, and suits go from spades to hearts.
What about this guy?
That's wild card. He could be whatever you want him to be.
Can he beat a king?
If you want him to. He could beat anyone.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, Cousin Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking me, everything's alright. Just tell me everything's alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man.
What's made of scales and full of metal? Stuffed fish.
He was. Lord knows he was. Yes, he was. I remember the look that's in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the
Kid's reliable.
Listen, Ozzy, I got guys that's gonna be limping for the rest of their lives here. I want them hurt, okay? Who brings you a quarter of your profits?
You do, Rose.
And who always pays you on time? That's right, me, baby. Be ashamed to ruin this relationship over a few henchmen. You know, I could take my business elsewhere. I could go to debt. You and I both know he's a lot cheaper.
So what do you want me to do?
blood for blood. Only I wanted to hurt.
And how attached are you to this girl?
Merchandise, baby. Sell one day, replace them the next.
Fine.
Always good working with you, Ozzy.
Boss, we don't have to do this. The kid is good, and good help is hard to find.
You heard what we gotta do.
Yes, sir.
Do it.
Been looking all over for you. Get in a fucking car. There's trouble at the plant. Where the fuck you been?
Out.
Kid, you can't be disappearing like that. When shit hits the fan, you're nowhere to be found. You work for Oswald. Power's out, kid. We have no contact with the inside. No production means no money. After you. Stop playing dead. Don't tell me you didn't see this coming.
Leave her out of this.
I'm afraid she's already in it.
After everything that we've been through together, this is as far as your loyalty goes?
Don't you talk to me about loyalty. We had a good thing here. Me, you, and Oswald. You jeopardize all this shit over a fucking broad? Where's your fucking loyalty?
Who says you have to do this, huh? Huh? Who? Reynolds? Oswald?
Everyone's gonna get their jabs in on you, kid.
What do they want you to do?
Blood for blood.
Croc. No. Don't let this happen, Croc. Don't you let this happen. No! 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 No!
That was from real.
This one's from Oswald. You know, he only had one problem with you before you went against his word. He thought you were way too serious, kid. And I have to agree. Let's put a smile on that face. Better already. Now the other side. Let him go.
Hey, Bob.
Let him go.
You fucked him up.
You know, you're taking it pretty well. I guess not so well after all, huh? Haven't even started yet, boy. Hey, that's enough. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Dios bendiga a mi hija.
Sometimes to get where you want to go, you gotta be somebody else for a while. You just can't forget who you really are.
What if I do forget?
Then you'd be crazy.
Get down on your knees.
I don't get down on my knees for nobody.
Now, you must understand that this is just a little house cleaning on my part. It's nothing personal. Just out with the old, in with the new. You understand, don't you?
I guess I should watch who I give my advice to.
Well, you can't be too careful. A lot of freaks out there. Hides the fear, doesn't it?
Looks like you already know. Listen, I forgot to tell you something. Once you put the mask on, it gets harder and harder to take off.
I won't have that problem.
Why is that?
Because my mask is never coming off. Douse him.
No! 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 No!
Hey, fellas, easy with the possessions. You know how much you nice things cost? There's money you want, I can write you a check. Crazy motherfucker.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the clown brought back?
Cyrus?
Who?
Hey, don't kill me!
I'm not gonna kill you. Come here. No. You're much more useful to me alive.
What do you want?
A favor.
Anything.
But first, blood for blood.
No, no, no.
Oh, that just won't do. There. Now, about that favor.
What's up with the hand?
One of my girls threw a fit.
So what brings you by today?
Just wondering how things have progressed.
My guys will be done soon. You won't be a problem anymore.
Good. Anxious, I guess.
Relax. My guys are pros at this. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta hit this.
Very good. Now scram!
What's going on?
We're under attack. Stay put.
Get him.
Hold on.
Or you look like you've seen a ghost. What do you want? You got money? Here! Get off! Hey, Oswald. Why so serious? Cyrus? I'm sorry, kid. I love you. Here. I love you. You know that. It's business. Take it. Take it all. You can have it all. It's business. Let's put a smile on that face. No!